IPGA is a scam. In this video, I'm going to show you why you absolutely shouldn't start it, in my opinion. If you think my opinion doesn't matter, let me show you some proof. My name is Nick. I built my company up to a 7-figure run rate, right? February 2023, less than a year ago, I made my first $10,000 a month, right? That was my first month of business. August 2023, I scaled to $107,000 a month in cash collected. Right now, we're consistently doing above 6 figures, okay? If you want to know more about that process, you can check out this link. You can check out all the YouTube videos. I've documented everything. I show my Stripe everywhere, okay? The IPGA model, why I personally think it is not beneficial for a beginner or an expert, okay? Helping experts turn their knowledge into an education business. What you basically do as a beginner is you are going to help other people scale their course. And the way you do it is basically charging a 2K retainer, right? Up front, 50% rev share, you get 10 clients, it sounds easy. 20K up front, 15% of an average 50K rev. What I mean by that is the clients that you will be working with, right? Calculated, they will make an average of 50K rev. That means 15% of that is 7.5K times 10 clients is 75K a month, right? In rev share. Plus you make the 20K, you almost make 100K in cash. It's marketed very well. The way you approach the process is by the identification and the market approach first. You need to get to understand who you can help yourself. It's front end, right? It's the entire front end process. How do you acquire clients for yourself? What is the market approach? How are you going to communicate your offer to the market with absolutely zero experience? Package the value into a course. That is the deliverables. That is exactly the way, the process, the mechanism that you are going through with your client, right? That is how it's get marketed as well. You build the course for them, you launch the course, and you scale the course. Something that is completely unreasonable as a beginner. Let me explain you. There are a few people in the market that actually figured out how to build a course. Building a course, creating a course, scaling a course is a complete different thing than adding video material to your solution, to your product. Adding video material is something that everybody can do, right? But building a successful course and scaling a course in the way Iman Gadzhi does it, in the way Center Stage does it, is absolutely not easy, okay? And you need to be in a certain point for you to be able to do that. Why do you think these guys do that? Why do you think Center Stage is not running an IPGA model? Right? Because he sells courses. He is at that point of status where he is capable of converting and monetizing his audience because he has so many people following him. I want you to get to understand this. The reason why this model is completely unrealistic is because when you help as a beginner or as an expert, right? Like I could be able to start this model, not to be selfish, but I have accomplished a lot of things in 2023. I could get to other people. I can charge 10K easily tomorrow. I can get that from my audience if I put up a story and people will pay me that amount of money. I can help them build that, okay? Although I'm not even focusing on courses specifically, I'm mainly high ticket, right? But I want you to understand in the first place that it is so extremely important for you to realize that when you approach a person, right? You approach a prospect and that prospect is somebody that already creates content, that has an audience, right? You're going to say, I can help you build your course. I can help you create your course and scale your course. Why would that person ever listen to you? That person would never listen to you. If somebody gets to me and they say, yo, Nick, can I help you scale your course because I can monetize your audience and help you build a course? I wouldn't listen. Why would I? Show me your Stripe. Show me your client results. That's not to be rude. That's to be honest. Because 99% of the people would do that. So focusing on people that have more status and that are in a higher position than you is impossible, right? Is impossible to target because these people are always looking for the best people within the market. And that is exactly why I personally think this is completely unreasonable, okay? Second thing I want you to understand, when you focus on beginners, you are never even capable of getting them results. So the rev share won't work in any single way. You will only charge 2K up front. Will that make you a lot of money? You need 50 clients to get to 100K in cash, okay? Completely not consistent. It doesn't work in any way. You, without experience, you're selling an offer and you helping beginners scale a course, then you can just better start your own course. Like it doesn't make any sense, right? So the only way you could succeed is by targeting people that already have an audience. But the beautiful thing is you can never target these people because these people go to the best people. Why would they hire a beginner that charges 5K and a 15% rev share for them to build a course? That doesn't make any sense. So the way you approach the market would be impossible. It is impossible to approach the market with that offer when you're starting out or when you're an expert in something. And I'm going to show you exactly what I personally think you should do in this position. What do you think all goes into building a course? People just think it's creating content and putting it into school or putting it into whatever platform. That's not how a course works. You need to get to understand the exact mechanism that people need to walk through for them to be able to get a great result out of the information that you've given them. You need to ask feedback from your clients every single day for you to be able to innovate and create a better course, a better product, okay? You need to be making sure that you have a good communication process, a good accountability process for them to release their feedback, for you to be able to get and gather that feedback and basically making sure that you are capable of improving every single day, right? It's about communication. It's about accountability. It's about building a great mechanism. It's about building a good product. It's about getting client results. It's about turning these client results into evidence for you to leverage in the front end. The only thing I'm doing right now, right? I don't do anything to sell my product. I know people are sold, right? They're sold. They watch my videos and they're sold. The reason why you're here is because I know you're going to become a client. Why wouldn't you? Right? Why can I keep your attention for 6 minutes, right? 7 minutes and not being able to influence you in a positive way, of course, right? I'm an authority in a certain way, and that is the reason why you're watching, because you know I have value to provide, because I have proof, I provide value, I know what I'm doing. But when you're a beginner and you're approaching the market in a way that you can help other people build courses or educational content or anything, it is impossible, right? You're going in a rabbit hole, right? It's impossible. And what do you think goes into launching a course? Do you think, oh yeah, it's just putting it out there? How are you going to get clients? How are you going to run ads? Do you have experience in running ads? Right? Scaling the course. How are you willing to scale it? Right? Do you have operations? How do you know how to hire market's best A players in the market? How do you know how to whatever, right? How do you know how a scalable process works? How do you know how to build a scalable model? How do you know how to run profitable ads consistently? How do you know how to build a personal brand if you've never done it yourself? You think you're going to learn all that from a course? I don't think so. Iman Ghatzi, 8-figure run rate. Okay. Center Stage, a multi 7-figure run rate. They both started solving one specific problem. You know the amount of problems that you need to solve when you help other people build a course. You need to solve them, the lead generation problem, ads, outbound, whatever, right? YouTube content. You need to solve them the operational problem, right? The backend, fulfillment, hiring the best people, whatever, tracking finances, all these things, right? That are already 6 solutions that you need to solve, right? You need to communicate with them every single day. You need to hold them accountable. You need to make sure they get good client results, right? That is the entire fulfillment part. Another 9 solutions that you solve. It is impossible for you to realize this because you're not focusing on solving one problem. Because selling a course, it is a system. It are different components that interconnect with each other. And let me tell you why. When you are good at running ads and these ads are profitable, doesn't mean you're going to sell your course. If the course isn't good, you won't be able to repeat that process for long, right? When the course is good, but you don't know how to run ads, it's not going to work either. When you don't know how to sell, it's not going to work either. When you don't know how to build a good funnel, it's not going to work either. There are already 4 problems that you need to solve to make it work, right? If the landing page isn't good, how are you willing to sell it? If whatever, the market research that you've done, right? And you built the complete wrong course. You build a course that the entire audience doesn't want. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? Like, I want to get this clear. They both focused on one specific targeted client. They both focused on a specific person, okay? And they were going to solve one specific problem for them. Currently, I'm solving multiple problems, but it took me 8-9 months to build my product to the point where it's at now. Like, when I started, I only started solving the appointment setting problem for agency owners, coaches, and consultants, right? And I didn't charge a lot in the beginning. Right now, I charge way more, right? And I solve way more solutions. That is the reason why people go to me. And the way you can build yourself up from a beginner to an expert, to a scalable, whatever, to becoming a great business owner with a scalable model is experience, is providing value along the way, and slowly start upping the entire process, right? Slowly start increasing prices, increasing clients, increasing retention from the fulfillment process, everything, okay? Along the way, they build their audience, exactly what I'm doing, credibility and authority, right? For them to be able to sell information to a general market. And that is exactly what these 2 guys are doing, okay? They are in a position for them to be able to sell a course. And I want you to understand that when you're starting out, you won't be able to help other people become profitable with this model. And let me show you what I personally think is the best way to do. When you are starting out, you can do two things. You need to do two things. You need to get access to value as quickly as possible. You need to learn a valuable skill, right? Learn appointment setting, learn how to cold call, learn copywriting. I don't care what you learn, become the best at it. Do everything to become the best at it. Don't start a model where you start running ads for other people if you never run ads before. If you never made $10,000 a month online, you don't know how to build offers. If you never made $50,000 a month online, you don't know how to build a personal brand. If you never made 100K, you don't know how to build a growth team, how to build a profitable team. You don't know these things. So why are you helping other people with that? It doesn't make any sense. Like I'm sounding angry, but I'm just very honest, because the way it gets approached is that this is a new trend. It's like a new trend that's up there. Yo, start this new IPGA model. It is impossible, right? You just need to do things that work. And that is exactly learning a skill, becoming valuable. And you can sell an offer. I'm not saying you cannot sell a 5K offer as a beginner. I'm saying the way you should approach it is very important. Whenever you're an expert and you know how to do something specific, you can charge money for that, of course. Right? But does that mean you need to start solving 10 different solutions? You need to help already existing business owners? Of course not. Okay. So that is the first thing I want you to focus on. When you're an expert, let's say you are still making no money, but you have expertise in a valuable skill, as well as you're a business owner, right? It's a create, build, skill process. It doesn't matter if you run an agency or if you're starting to run an agency, a coaching or consulting business. It is the way you approach the model you are going to build. And that is very important, because the way you structure your process, your model is the most important thing. And it will either destroy your business in a year from now, or it will either allow you to dominate your market by far. So let me explain you this, okay? High ticket, as you can see here, very important. So basically, the most important thing that you need to focus on is getting high ticket clients. Don't focus on 500 to 1,000. Start focusing on 2 to 5K, even up to 10K. The reason why, the better client you get, the easier it will be for you to fulfill. The better case study you get, the more profitable you will become in your front-end marketing. What I mean by that is, if you have a valuable case study, it is impossible not to get clients. Right now, I'm acquiring clients on autopilot. People see this video and they're sold by the fact that I provide value, that I show proof there, that I have experience there. And they think, Nik, I need your one-on-one. I need to know more about your one-on-one. We have by far the best client results in the market. Nobody has better client results than I have. When you want to build a scalable model and you're currently thinking of starting, you're an expert, right? I cannot really help you if you're a complete beginner. But when you're an expert and you want to turn your skill into a profitable package and sell that package into a high ticket offer, or you're already an existing agency owner, coach, or consultant, and you want to scale with a scalable model, right? Not an agency, whatever. I've just helped Felix scale to 15K a week from 2K a month, okay? And he was in the solar niche, right? I have another client, Kyle, in the roofing niche. And these people were making 2 to 5K a month with a done-for-you offer, completely not scalable. I scaled them to 15K a week in a single week, right? In 7 days. And they basically acquired the right lead generation process. They acquired the right growth team, the right people within their company, and they were able to scale extremely fast because they exactly built the right model for themselves. It's same with B2B consultants, right? I've scaled multiple B2B and B2C consultants to over $100,000 a month in cash. High ticket, very important. Perfect fits, no bad clients. I only get perfect fits. I only get people on a call that are a perfect fit. If you don't that is because of the way I approach the market. Okay, high profit, low cost. My business, I'm in Dubai, right? My business is operating on a 90% profit margin, right? And I don't pay tax. Insane leverage, high trust, DM closes. 30% of my revenue is something I close through the DMs. And trust me, I have an extremely high ticket offer. It's not cheap, right? So people pay me multiple 4 figures, close to 5 figures through the DMs. Right? Dream clients, traveling, having fun, more money, less time, lean team, only A players, market's best fulfillment. We have by far the best fulfillment. That's only because I innovate all the time and I spend time on building a fulfillment. Nobody seems to care about their fulfillment. It's the most important thing ever, because that is exactly what allows you to scale. That is not what everybody understands, okay? Because it is an indirect activity. People don't seem to interconnect and they don't seem to understand that their fulfillment is all about how many clients you're going to get in the future. Okay, high value case studies, paid in fulls, no bad clients, recurring and retaining, very, very important. Okay, how can you retain clients for years? Okay, scalable model, high show rate, easy closing, no objections, long term, think long term, build instead of work. What I mean by that, build a business, don't work in your own business. Okay, freedom and cash flow. I want to generate a cash flowing business, right? Making $100,000 a month with above 90% profit margin and paying no taxes, the best that there is. It cannot be better. And of course it can be better. It can always be better, but you know my point. Freedom, right? You want to generate a business. You want to generate a cash flowing system that is capable of making and creating money without you being the main character within the process. Okay. That gives you freedom. You want to have the choice to go on a vacation for a week. I always say, when you can go on a vacation for a week, your clients still get the same results, right? Very good results. Your business still generates the same amount of revenue. You're a successful business owner. If you can answer yes to these two questions, you're doing good. If you can answer no, you're just working a job, right? It doesn't make any sense. Whenever you want to know more about what I do, guys, you can check it out. You can check out the first link in the description. I explain exactly everything of who I help, who I can help, who I can't help, the process that we go through, and the entire process that we need to go through in order to build a six-figure company, okay? We have by far the best client results in the market. You can reach out to my Instagram. You can check it all over my Instagram. You can check everything. Check out more of my content. After that, book a call. You can book a call in the description as well through the video, and then I'll speak to you on the call, okay? I appreciate you watching this video, guys, and I'll see you by the next one. Hopefully it was very valuable. Nothing to center stage, by the way. He's an amazing guy. He's doing really good. It's just that I disagree with the model that he brings to the market, especially for beginners, okay? I appreciate you guys watch. I'll see you on the call whenever you book in a call, and we'll speak soon. Ciao, ciao.